Round 3, we have the choice. Yeah, we'll keep this one. This looks like a pretty good hand. That was a good draw. Okay. Interesting. So, Reeves sold there. I don't know why the stack keeps going down there. It's weird. The old Rogue's Passage, Jesse and Thief synergy. It's pretty good. All right. So let's go read the bones first. Almerit seems pretty acceptable. I guess we'll keep him and ditch the island. All right. Double block the ram roller. So we don't need any more lands. So pretty much just ditch lands and keep spells, I guess, at this point. But maybe not any spell. So I have to assume Thopter Spy Network deck, just because I've seen so many. Could also be Reclusive Artificer. Didn't attack, okay. Oh, leaving that on top. Alright, still think we go Alhamerit first because I want to see what I've got to deal with here. Lightning Javelin, Separatist Void Mage, and Ring Warden Owl. So Javelin can kill Starfish or Thief. I think I'm okay with that. Let's just ditch the... Let's get rid of the Void Mage, I think. Because that can tempo me reasonably well. Not amazingly well, but enough where it's annoying, I think. Whereas Ring Warden Owl, not too intimidated by that. And he doesn't even have a second blue yet, I guess, technically. So let's just, yeah, Void Mage. No good attacks, but that's no problem. We're sitting on a pretty little Starfish right now, which maybe he kills, but we at least get to use it again, and we get to follow up with a big Kothafed. So he can't cast Ring Warden Owl. Doesn't really have good attacks. I mean, he might as well have attacked with the Thopter. We knew he drew the Evolving Wilds. Scab Goliath? Yeah, I guess we can keep that too. So, pre-combat. Play Kothafed. Swing with Water Courser and Alhamerit. Alright. Kill some things, draw some cards. Guess we can upkeep Scry too. Try and clinch this up as fast as we can. Yeah, Foundry's not bad. So bash with everything, he has to block. Guess bashing with everything doesn't really do all that much, so let's just bash with our flyers. He's got to block. I guess he doesn't have to block. And I guess we'll do Big Man. Could have done Dead Bridge too, I guess, but doesn't seem necessary, I guess. Even playing the Scab Goliath wasn't exactly necessary. Alright, blue-red. Maritime Guard actually blocks Jesse and Thief kind of well, but so do our Shambling Ghouls. Screeching Scab's the only one that doesn't, and I don't really want to swap a Screeching Scab for a Maritime Guard since Screeching Scab has synergies in our deck. So I think we probably keep everything else the same. Night Snare, I guess, something I could do, but I don't love it. I think we probably just stay the same. All right. This is definitely a keep. Opponent's playing first, of course. So we go Shambling Ghoul into Watercourser. Is that the plan? Hangerback Walker's not bad either. So could do Hangerback Walker into Shambling Ghoul Pump, which also isn't bad. But I think since our opponent's playing, well, I guess he's playing Separatist Void Mage. Whatever. We'll do our original plan first. I think I'm gonna try and cast Hangerback Walker at 2. So we'll go Ghoul, Watercourser, Hangerback Walker. Acolyte Inferno's a pretty good one. But thankfully we can block it with a Watercourser, which is actually kind of nice. He could Void Mage here. Still gonna do. Alright, so he can get in for 5. We maybe actually just cast a Watercourser and pass. Or Claustrophobia, which isn't bad either. Yeah, let's do that. This lets us bash back and he can't even attack with his construct. Ooh, it's not bad. Yeah, let's go Reeve Soul. And we're going to do the Walker here. I'll allow a Fiery Impulse to happen and get a token out of it. All right. So I think we just do Watercourser and leave up Hangerback Walker. I'm going to take the Prickle Boar. My plan is to smash back. Leave up Shambling Ghoul or play Shambling Ghoul, probably leave up Disperse. If I get a 5th land, I can even Hangerback Walker. Tower Geist is a good card. Ditching Bone to Ash. Take 5. Pump Walker. And tap. Shaman. So think I smash in with Ghoul and Watercourser, leave back Hanger Backwalker. Disperse the Prickle Boar. Problem is we're not exactly ahead on the race right now, but I think Disperse. See, I could smash with the Hanger Backwalker. I don't love that. I don't think it's all that good. You can just block it with Construct. I think we just smash with Ghoul and Watercourser. And I can even pump Watercourser once. And then we can do Walker Pump plus Disperse. So he plays the Void Mage. The Disperse is going to be good against Prickle Boar. So we've got that. And if he does have the Void Mage, he's pretty highly motivated to use it to at least reset the Hanger Backwalker. Alright, so he did in fact have the Void Mage, but that means he's not going to be able to replay Prickle Boar. And we're only going to take 4 damage. Which really isn't the worst. So we smash with both. Or do I want to leave the Ghoul back? I've got 5 mana. Problem is he can get in with the tower guys, so I do feel as though we are in a bit of a rush. I can go Walker Shaman if I tap out, or I can go Walker Ghoul and pump Watercourser. I think we're just gonna... Four cards in his hand. This is challenging. Does he have another Lightning Javelin? I think we attack with both. And I play Walker Shaman, I think. That way I can block with Walker and get a token. Alright. He wants to chump anyway, which I guess is pretty good for us. So let's go... Oh, I guess I can't do Shaman Ghoul anyway, so let's just go Shaman Walker. And likely gonna just block the construct. The nice thing is the Watercourser can actually attack into a Prickle Boar as well. Send to sleep. And he does, in fact, have spell mastery. So we can get in for 5 here. Which I guess means Kothafet doesn't save us either. No, he can only get in for 4. So Kothafet, well, Kothafet still doesn't save us, unfortunately. I don't have lethals either. Well, let me think about this. All right, so attack with both. I think he blocks. And then I play Kothafed, because I don't want to lose the life here. I'm hoping he blocks. He does, okay. So we've got a chance. I guess all he has to do is crack Foundry, and then I lose a life from that. Actually, well, he got Rogue's Passage, so I guess it's over anyway. But even if he didn't, all he would have to do is let his guy die and then crack Foundry, and we'd die that way. So, all right, looks like we're dead. All right, let's try out game 3 here. Still don't have plays, so I think we just keep it the same and try again. All right, we'll play first. Yeah, I think we have to keep this hand. No black mana, but we have Scab into Thief into Claustrophobia, which seems pretty powerful turn progression, so I think it's necessary. Not even a hand worth complaining about, unless we don't see a black mana for the entire game, but that seems a little bit unlikely. Could mill 2 swamps here, I suppose. I'm pretty good at calling Screeching Scabs mills, but this time I was wrong, thankfully. And we didn't mill any black mana, which is actually really good. Seems unlikely he'll have a turn 2 play since he's going Evolving Wilds on turn 2, which I imagine means he either just drew it or needed to know what land to play this turn. So maybe he drew the other land to make that more clear. All right, I feel pretty good now because of the Claustrophobia. So he's got the Send to Sleep. It's actually not that big of a deal. Basically just costs him a card and doesn't cost me anything. So I'm actually going to play the Deadbird Shaman. Could have done the Read the Bones there, but I much prefer just getting another big threat down there. And being able to Claustrophobia his next threat is pretty huge. Yep. Don't even have to show him the Foundry just yet. Ooh. That is a nasty one. So we just draw a ridiculous amount of cards. And our opponent discards. And we pass. Opponent seems very dead to me. All right. So, ended up going 1-2. Thought our deck was really cool. I liked it a lot. Didn't perform so well for us, but that happens. So hopefully next draft we do a little bit better. We're going to stay in Swiss a little bit longer. Overall, cool looking deck. I wish it could have performed a little bit better for us, but it happens. You don't always do good. So, all right. Hope you enjoyed it anyway, and we'll see you for the next one.